It is indeed a great honor to introduce the Social Media 2.0 Black Power in the Digital Age Forum.
We wanted to bring together the Black social media elite.
What we're talking about is the future, the superhighway. And in terms of being left behind a little bit, right now African Americans are not taking full advantage of what is there in that space.
And we have done what is necessary to make broadband accessible to these communities. But the adoption rates are such, I think right now in the African American community across the country is like 46%.
Anybody that you know that has HBO, they have access to broadband internet.
Whether you're talking about cable, fiber optic, wireless, satellite, whatever, right? Assume that, say, 90% of the country can access broadband. Access is not the issue. We need to adopt it. We need to develop a new culture that makes this stuff relevant.
There are amazing things you can do with this cell phone.
If we are overrepresenting in the mobile market, then we need to start directing our focus towards meeting a mobile need. And so don't be a technology snob and say, well, black folks don't have laptop computers, but they managed to buy a PSP, you know, or a Game Boy or whatever. That's a computer too. Yeah. And so when you're talking about reaching people, you have to talk about the cell phone. Don't write it off. I don't carry my laptop anymore. This is it. So that's one area. For those of you who are doing policy work or beginning to produce content, that's our strength, is that we overrepresent in the mobile market.
Well, you know, it's no longer about looking at broadband in this kind of diffuse silo. Broadband is education, broadband is healthcare, broadband is communication, it's entertainment, it's all of these things. And for communities that have for so long gone underrepresented, broadband is that multiplier factor for us. You know, and ultimately, when you spoke some about, you know, how does device go from device to being voice, ultimately it's all about connectivity. You know, you think about any time a group of people is disenfranchised just because they lack that fundamental connection to what's considered the primary culture, right? And now we don't have to be disconnected anymore. Whether you're using a PSP, whether you're using your wireless device, whether you're using your laptop, as long as you are getting online and doing something, you are manifesting a voice.
The big fight we got now is, yes, you can make it accessible, but the question is it affordable?
That's what we need to focus on. Adoption. No one device, adoption. Get it in your house. Make sure it's relevant. Use it.
The future is about the cell phone. It's about the internet. It's about having access at your fingertips.